Lancelot. As long as King Kong has help forcing back MP the King, they can use the Phantom Execution to actually force the Harley back, space escape out, and then suddenly you have priority in the turtle. You use your Thorn Throws, then use it on the major objective, and then Harley is now thinking twice about coming back, because if he does come back, he might just get crowd control and bursted.
Yeah, and I believe these are the exact same circumstances. Even in terms of the draft, it was a last pick Lancelot, so they probably really... They really considered whether or not it would be a great pickup against Twisted Minds here.
I hope we get to see potentially this weekend the Harith in the jungle, though. I'm really curious to see if that'll end up working for one of the teams here. And you can see already a lot of pressure and focus on this side, especially utilizing Brusco on the Kalea, having that ability to go ahead and heal back up, keep that sustainability going, and they're going to go for just this side of the jungle, taking what they can.
Oh, that's a lot of stolen jungle creeps by King Kong. And it's not like MP the King could do the same and simply cross over to ONIC's side.
Yeah, and so Twisted Mind's understanding of that ONIC tendency is instead of actually going down to the orange buff, MP the King decided to start purple and just clear that entire side. He even got the golem on the ONIC side as well, and then he decided to go down. So even though ONIC were able to get a good amount of EXP, a good amount of farm, MP the King got his own fair share as well without getting delayed. Yeah,
so he's going to go ahead and grab his orange and then rotate most likely to that turtle once it's available too. So, and both the way the lineups work is they really need these level 4s. So you're not going to see too much action early on while both teams get prepared to hit that level 4 ability to go ahead and set things up, whether that's Kalea utilizing that Tsunami Slam or even vice versa, Raging Sandstorm. Paired up with a Deadly Magic, we've seen it before, where sometimes they just go for a kill and get the numbers advantage before the objective. So it's going to spawn. Brusco not level 4 yet, neither is Kaloi. So they're just going to have to battle it out for this one. Turtle half health.
Yeah, Kaloi trying to poke down King Kong. Fury of the Phoenix already committed. MP the King actually secures that. And Lansu picks up first blood. It's going to be King Kong taken down. Flicker from Kaloi already committed. Lansu could be the trade here, but that's a tanky Alice.
Yeah, exactly what I said. MP the carry. Get him on someone mobile. Crafty can be a huge threat, whether it's because of just how mobile it is or because of the raw damage. And just a great retribution, honestly, and well played by Twisted Minds.
Great usage of the Fury of the Phoenix. You mentioned this in the draft too. You know, it's you don't see too many players pick up the Zetian. I think Sean has to be one of the players that picks it up the most.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen him play it a couple times, and usually the timing with the Fury of Phoenix works really well for Twisted's game plan here. So great usage there, set things up, but once we get to the next turtle, that's where, again, those ultimates come into play, especially on both sides with the roams that they have.
Yeah, and honestly, the way that ONIC's been rotating is always like the trio mid together or being clumped up, and I feel like it was something that Twisted took advantage of, specifically in that turtle fight.
Yeah, they know they need to play tight formations, especially with this lineup. We don't even have the Harith yet, and they already decided to play close.
Oh, and the Harith right now is choosing to fight. It's Owl who might just get taken out here. Still survives, though. That was clutch.
Yep, that was threading the needle. You know, he's barely surviving, but he does. And that's a good job for Owl. He did have to go ahead, obviously utilize the battle spell there, though, too. But luckily, he didn't go down, so they still maintain the minor, very minor lead that they have. This will be some extra gold, though, going to the hands of Severo. Little SOD to bring Owl back quickly, and he'll push Severo back. So we're back to it.
So I like how Kaloi is going into the gold lane as much as he can. I mean, there are also benefits considering the turtle does spawn there, but that just adds an extra body to help protect the Owl, and you really need to invest in Owl this time around. I think Twisted Minds actually has been spending a lot of time not minding Owl, but if you can help him out, that's better for you.
Yeah, Turtle's up, second one of the game. Again, they're going to pull it towards the backside since we aren't broken walls, but goes for a bit of a reset for now while Kirk gets a position.
Ooh, the setup from Kaloi, forcing out the Crimson Beacon from Super Prince and Brusco too, having to reposition away. Kaloi might get punished here though because Severo decides to join the fight, and now they knock up that Uranus of Kirk, but he's still going for that chase, and I think that's going to be okay for ONIC.
I don't know if it's just me, but that felt a little early.
Yep.
to go for the Raging Sandstorm.
Yeah, if he was going to go for the Raging Sandstorm and no one was close by, Sean did not have to use the Fury of the Phoenix. They could have saved that big second ultimate for later on, but I think they got trigger happy with it. Owl tried to get the turtle buff. Good attempt, but was not able to.
Yep, so not the fight that I expected Twisted to go for, but maybe, you know, just a bit of a disconnect. Now the focus here could be in trouble.
Yeah, this is a 4-man rotation you're seeing right now. That's the Raging Sandstorm used again, and Brusco, he gets cancelled out. The Tsunami Slap doesn't really bring anyone close, and Lansu with the counter set 2, somehow helping Twisted Minds. They do find Brusco, and ONIC are not able to find anyone aside from Owl.
Oh, is it just me, or I feel like Owl should have just gone for the full out. Maybe they locked in too hard on Brusco going down, but at that point, if you're the gold laner, you want to save your own life. You ended up giving a kill to Super Friends, which closes the gap a little bit, or maybe even extends it further. There it is. Close to 200, 300 gold lead in terms of the mid laners. Yeah. Owl should have just backed out.
I feel like he's just so desperate to catch up because
he knows he's
Severo's been doing such a great job in the laning.
700, crazy job by Severo as the Harith.
It's you know, I think even when we talked about the Harith in the previous matchup, like that Starlium Scythe, that extra bit of damage now too, makes it that much harder to battle it out with Severo. So Owl, just like you mentioned, Renmar, he needs some help. He needs some help to be able to get online on this Moskov. He's actually just got to go ahead and forfeit over this tier 1 turret and wait, because throws out the SOD, try to clears out what he can, but that's going to be a turret down now for ONIC Philippines as they take tier 1.
Yeah, so you saw Severo delay the clear of the tower just a little bit. He was waiting for the next wave of minions to get a little bit closer so that he can clear it safer. So great little bit of micro there by Severo.
Yeah, and even if the SOD did land, I don't think Owl should have went in. Brusco was just waiting for the perfect time, so he could have lost his Purify if ever.
He's waiting right now too. He might actually, I don't know if he's going to attempt a play on Owl here. He does have his Purify, but yeah, it's someone's got to help Owl here. This is not looking too good, and it's just going to further delay him. A Feathered Heather now picked up for Severo, so he's got his 2.
Okay, the Tidal Strike actually didn't land on the right target. Kaloy, though, getting bursted down real quick here. That's another flicker also forced out of Twisted Minds. ONIC have just full control over this turtle pit.
Yeah, and this is bad when it's... Oh, Owl decides to go in.
Oh, they're still going to fight. That's the Fury of the Phoenix already committed, but King Kong already secures the objective. Okay, I think those TPs are still okay.
Right now, sure, let's see. Well, it's been bad luck for ONIC, but let's see.
Yeah, let's not get too excited yet. You know, ONIC Philippines, they're going through the motions. They're knocking down some turrets. They've got themselves 2 turtles out of the 3. And they do have control. This is the thing that they have right now, is the control of the map. We're going to take a look at the items real quick. How are things falling in place with the 2K lead? Whoa, hold on!
Oh, Brusco's the chosen target here. It seems as if they used almost everything for that kill.
Yeah, but they knew that they needed that purple buff and to send ONIC back. MP the King had to rush the Divine Glaive as the second item so that he gets his power spike much quicker. And to answer your question for the 2K lead that ONIC has, majority of that lead is actually in through the Harith of Severo. So we reiterate our previous point. Someone get Owl some farm, man.
All right, looking at this. What do we have for Owl, too? Looking, so all he's got is Corrosive Scythe, actually, at this point. Yeah, he's very, very delayed.
Just the Corrosion Scythe.
Yeah, while Severo's building into his 3rd already.
Yep.
So that's how much of a difference there is, and at this point now, it's over 1,300 gold between the 2 gold laners. So that's what we're talking about, the disparity here. But there is one thing that a Moskov is able to go ahead and do, and that's, you know, farm on the opposite end of the map while the rest of the team handles what they can. He picks up the golden staff, so he's getting there. Needs time, throws out the SOD, joins the fight. So this is probably the best thing Owl can be doing, is, you know, making sure that he's not making himself susceptible to a possible play down bot or away from the team, but farming where he can as well.
Why didn't they try to go for a cross-map trade? Was Owl just worried that King Kong might have gotten to him? You already saw 3 members, a heavy volume of ONIC players up top.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's safe to assume Owl was thinking that King Kong was actually closer to the bottom lane, trying to protect it, ready to jump on him.
Because I think King Kong showed up in mid right after the SOD was already thrown out.
This is now at the point where Lord is up. Relatively low kill game here. It's just been a game of macro for the most part on this one.
Good thing for Twisted is that Alice got to farm up, has a good amount of items. That's going to be your main frontliner, and also MP the King has a good amount of farm on him as well. So the damage will be there for him, but the question is if he can get the deadly magic on the right person, because literally everyone in the lineup has a way to negate the deadly magic, whether it's through sheer survivability, avoidance, or for the case of the Lancelot, just leaving the map.
Yeah.
It's so hard. You want someone who's close to Brusco, but that's the thing. Brusco's nearby. Yeah. So he could just title strike you up and you get cancelled.
I think we're going to go for this right now. It's at half health on the Lord. Owl's on the top side of the map, but he can join the fight with the SOD if he wants to. King Kong to get a couple shots from the Lord.
Oh, Throne of Ruin into the SOD, but it's King Kong who still secures the objective. He has to disengage though, he's already quite low, but Super Prince still goes in with the Crimson Beacon. They're going for the chase. Kirk already forcing out the deadly magic, and it's going to be Kaloy taken down first. Savero already picking up that kill, and ONIC still trying to go for more! Finding out! That's King Kong! He still wants to join the fight.
The body block by Brusco. The suplex from the Kalea to stop MP the King from getting into retribution range was perfect.
Great play, great show of team fight from ONIC Philippines with this. They got themselves to the Lord, not even with a massive lead, but just a better control of the objective space, and now they'll be knocking on the base turrets here of Twisted Minds. Shield in the mid gets popped. Top is susceptible with the Lord marching up there as the bottom one went down too. So ONIC Philippines now, oh, there it is. There's King Kong this time, charging up. They're ready to go ahead and press a little bit more as they wait slowly for that Lord to make its way. They didn't want to push it too fast. They can manage also the bottom push, so it's a split for the map in the base of Twisted as the Lord charges in. They should clear this out relatively quickly, so they hold on to the base turrets.
ONIC were not able to get the big win at the start that they usually do with their new patented rotation. Twisted Minds were able to match it. But eventually ONIC, after 4 or 5 minutes, just found win after win, and now Twisted are crumbling.
Okay, Brusco just always baiting out that potential dive from the title strike, forcing our reactions from Twisted Minds, but they're not really getting baited out, so
I mean, that's just like typical like Kalea things. If anyone decides to get too aggressive in the defense, it's a quick reaction to also commit your flicker, just jump in Tsunami, slam someone in the back after the title strike.
Yeah, they're just being really patient. Again, also with a Harith, you can't just hit these turrets the way you want to, but they finally do get this mid turret down. Oh, Lansu!
Okay, now that's an engage coming in from Twisted Minds. What a setup coming in from Lansu and both Kaloy. Now ONIC might have to run away. Kirk's still trying to tank the damage, but they're getting chased down by Twisted Minds. Lansu still very tanky. Another knock up onto Kaloy, but somehow ONIC are safely able to walk back to their side.
Was not expecting that kind of response from Twisted, but I'm glad to see it, and what a shot for Owl.
The Admiral leading the charge again, and of course Sean timing the Fury of the Phoenix really well to maximize the crowd control that they have. Al goes in, Kaloy goes in. That was just a great initiation and surprise team fight started by Twisted Minds, sending ONIC back. Now, Twisted has to work through the map and still has a deficit to work through. The good news is Al already has the Trinity. The bad news is there's already a Divine Glaive on the Harith. One full item away from complete lock.
Oh my, that was just a single third rose and Al's already very low. And the Sky Piercer from Super Prince gets the job done. Another knock-up once again. Tanky heroes here getting targeted down by ONIC, but it's going to be okay. They have the damage to deal with every single one of them. And King Kong! He was more, but MP the King still survives.
Can they possibly end it here, or they're going to focus down?
They are going to focus down. That's the base already within reach. They have to wait for their waves, and the Zaman Force already committed too, but it's just Lansu, MP the King, and Sean trying to go for the defense. Fortunately, have the wave clear that's necessary, but Lansu gets taken down.
And another stack going over to Super Prince. They're going to take this top turret. That's one looking at what they clear out. But still, they're back. They're still in defense here. So Twisted's still in the game. But man, ONIC Philippines, now they've got the clear way to take the Lord here. Not sure if Twisted's actually going to try to get in position to do anything about this, they might be a little bit too late as the Lord is being blitzed down and Kirk is giving that information, doing what Kirk does best.
Yeah. I like how ONIC doubled down on the confidence of Kirk. Instead of killing it, they told Kirk to just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Go for it. Why not?
Last base turret going down here. This could be the end for game one for Twisted unless somehow, some way they can get that set up we saw a glimpse of earlier, utilizing Lansu and Kaloi. Lord approaching the base. They're going to clear out this mid. They're going to deal with the Lord. ONIC trying to go for it.
Oh, the Tsunami Slam was used onto Kaloi, but there's the Throne of Ruin counter set coming in from Twisted Minds. Do they have enough damage to get to 5 kills, though? Brusco's actually the first one taken out, but look at Severo finding the right targets. Owl very low, but Twisted Minds, they're holding on. They actually still get to defend, but he gets blasted right there. MP the King following next, but Sean, it's Sean and Kaloi up against Kirk.
Oh, Kirk, does he want to go ahead and just buy more time? But Twisted was able to go ahead and defend. A good attempt from ONIC, but hey, Twisted does it.
They couldn't go for the complete base lock. It was also risky for Severo to start dashing in. He was biding his time. Twisted just handled that really well. A bit of a miracle, but leave it up also to just a great amount of skill. Let's head back to the instant replay. The Lord was there. They got minions. Severo decided to lock onto Al. Al got to dash away. Severo was forced to get out of range because it was starting to look quite hairy. That was just them holding on through sheer will.
Yeah.
Maybe we can nitpick. Targeting could have been a bit better for ONIC, or maybe Severo actually should have tried just base locking.
Just base locking, maybe. But nonetheless, great defense from Twisted to be able to go ahead and pull that off. And good usage of the Winter Crown earlier on from Severo to at least capitalize the kill on Owl, because if they didn't get rid of Owl, that could have potentially been a full swing around for Twisted. So what this has done is allowed Twisted to catch up on some of the itemization they needed, but they're still at the whims of ONIC Philippines, at least for now. I do expect them that we might actually see them try to get in position for that Lord. I'm just thinking that because their base turrets are all down, it's a little dicey if they decide to do that, but I'm wondering if, because this is going to be an evolved Lord, like, can they defend again with this lineup to be able to go ahead and do that if they give up the Lord over to ONIC?
Yeah. I think they're just going to try through MP the King and maybe +1, MP the King, Kaloi. But then even if you lose Kaloi, you lose a strong frontliner. Maybe they'll send Lansu with MP the King instead. Because at least you got the Gleam to get out. But it's so rough. ONIC are handling the minion waves so well. There's a constant stream marching in. The far lane opposite the Lord constantly has a big chunk of waves that Twisted Mind needs to work with. They do have the Moskov. Do you believe in miracles? I do, but let's see.
Well, Kaloi's giving me the information. It's going to be at half health, but it will be evolving soon, so ONIC will pull off for now. Yeah. This gives the opportunity, though, for Twist to actually be on this side of the map. Oh, Lansu!
Okay, Lansu once again, setting the charge. Super Prince is going to be the first kill in this clash. I don't know if ONIC still actually want to go for this. King Kong, though, finds MP the King! And he does finally secure the kill. Brusco, too, still surviving, using that flicker to get away.
Oh my goodness, Lansu buying so much time and zoning out who he needed to, but it's unfortunate for Twisted as MP the King went down.
King Kong. That was the pick to find. And ONIC will be able to get this Lord unless Twisted Minds force themselves to fully react. And this is why ONIC are waiting, because they know that there are minion waves that Twisted Minds needs to deal with.
Yep, they got to handle that bottom of wave, so they're going to have to send someone there to deal with half health, less than half health on the Lord. What can Twisted do?
Oh, the throne. Oh my goodness! The Thorn Rose was forced out early, and now King Kong wasn't able to secure it. Does ONIC get to buy the kills, though? Kaloi, Immortality popped already. Tsunami Slam already committed as well onto Lansu. And these two frontliners of Twisted Minds might just get taken down here by ONIC. Still gets to try and escape. Super Prince, though, gets the job done.
Do you believe in miracles? I didn't expect it to go that way, but that's something. That's a start, but there are still 5 members of ONIC. Oh! King!
Oh! Phantom execution to the land, and the King's still alive!
Oh, now Kirk's really low.
Oh, Severo, though, gets to find Owl. Knock up as well from Super Prince and the Salmon Force. They are in the base. They have to clear the Lord too, but they
Oh, they're so low as well. Immortality is going to be bought. They're going to clear out the Lord now. Can they push in with this wave?
MB the King is back, but I think that is it. ONIC, after 19 minutes, finally take game number 1.
That got really interesting near the end. We thought maybe, just maybe, but it was too definitive. Too many towers lost, too many minion waves to deal with. Super fat get game 1.